Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, to get this one going. And we're underway in Atlanta. McCole Hardman now on the return. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. Leading them out, fresh off a third Super Bowl title. The standard for quarterback excellence today, Patrick Mahomes.
This guy, Mahomes. How many defensive coordinators have uttered that? This guy, Mahomes. All he's done is raise the bar of quarterback greatness in this league. He led the Chiefs to their 4th Super Bowl in 5 years. And, Kate, this is what's remarkable to me. Just the 6th quarterback ever to win 3 of them, and he's still only in his 8th year in this league.
Throwing on their first play. Hauled in by Gray. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They run. It's the rookie from UCLA. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Pick up a 5 on that play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
1st and 10. It's Mahomes. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He gets this one to Smith-Schuster. And he's brought down after a short gain.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win, and there aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. And someone stepped in, it's intercepted. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. Just tried a little bit too hard to get that 3rd down conversion. Brock wanted so badly to keep that opening series going, and that one cost him.
Yeah, I think it's less, Kate, in this case about the throw and much more about crediting the defense who was ready and willing to be opportunistic. Not just knock that ball away,
Yeah.
They wanted to take advantage of that opportunity, and they jumped on it.
Young Hui Koo on for the point after. That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now for the 2nd time, we get a look at this Kansas City offense. And they didn't have much time to recover from that pick 6. Need short memories here as they head back out. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Mahomes trying to get after the pit. Rifles it, and it's caught. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Mahomes dumps it off to his running back. Give him 24 on that play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
New set of downs for him from the 46. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. That's complete to Juju. And he's taken down at the 30. 16 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So now they're gonna have to figure out this 3rd down.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And the pressure drives them backwards.
You know, we do enough of these games, Kate, and I am a big fan of creativity. And the QBs today are some of the best to ever do it. But that's a situation where you got to know on 1st down, it's not time to be creative, especially if you feel the heat coming defensively. Just find a way to throw that sucker in the 1st row.
It's 2nd and goal. They'll send him up the middle. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. 3 yards on the run. It's going to be 3rd and goal.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Now Harrison Butker for the point after. That one right down the middle. And we're all tied up. Butker on now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Ray McLeod. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. So out head the Falcons for their first possession. And leading them out in his 13th season out of Michigan State is Kirk Cousins.
Well over a decade of starting in this league, and Kirk Cousins put up some prolific numbers. The thing that's eluded him, despite all the stats, are those playoff opportunities and those marquee postseason victories. I think Kirk, his family, and everybody rooting for him hopes the final chapters of his career will contain some of those.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Shotgun snap now to Cousins. They'll get this out right side, complete. And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown! The Falcons need only one to take the lead. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Koo on now for the extra point. That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. To kick it away, here's Pinion. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. The Kansas City offense set to take the field. And after watching their passing attack take them the length of the field last drive, Brock, I expect we're probably going to see a heavy dose of the aerial attack again here. First and 10 now from the 30. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
From the 33 on 2nd down. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. We will not get another play in here. That's going to do it for quarter number 1. It's a 14-7 game. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Across midfield to the 45. And he's finally hauled down at the 43. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the fumble recovery is made.
We all saw the brief moment of full-on panic between the ball coming out and him getting back on it. The impressive part is he kept his composure while it was still loose. One mistake didn't become two, and he cleaned it up before any defenders could.
So near disaster a moment ago, but the drive's still in trouble if they can't convert on third. Looking to throw Mahomes. It's tipped away and he's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up fourth down.
I mean, you can see it right there. The trajectory of the ball changed as it was in flight. You know, on shorter throws, receivers, they can focus, they can adjust quickly. But on a long-distance throw like that, a tip, well, it really alters the course of the ball and makes it so tough to make an adjustment in time.
Punter takes the field on fourth down, and he sends this one flying. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. The Falcons taking the field for their second drive. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their second possession.
And, Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Working from the gun, it's Cousins. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete. That one intended for Drake London. And now they face 2nd and long.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
Out of the gun, Cousins. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
3rd and long, it's Cousins. To the right side, complete. Big gain here. And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a 13-point lead. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Coup on now for the extra point. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. To kick it away, here's Pinion. Returning it from the 4. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Chiefs offense set to take over again. And they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he's tackled for a short gain.
As quarterback, when you have an out route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy could turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
From the 30 on 2nd down. That pass is caught by Smith-Schuster. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
And the Falcons get a 5th defensive back out there. 3rd down coming. Shotgun handoff to P-Rod. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
1st down throw, Mahomes. They'll set up the screen. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Hauled in by Rice. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Third down, 1 yard to go. It's the 2-minute warning now from Atlanta. And it's the Chiefs with only a yard to go here on 3rd down. Here's Mahomes. Dump off complete to his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Another throw for Mahomes. They dump it off to the back. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Back to the air, Mahomes finds his man Rice. And a nice gain here, but it's stopped short of the 1st. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Off play action, it's Mahomes. Fires over the middle, caught. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. They go play action. It's Mahomes. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs make it a 1-score game before halftime. Well, no doubt about it, Brock. That was a route they worked on in practice, and it manifested in a touchdown when the downs counted here.
And no doubt about it, Kate, you grew up watching and celebrating Jerry Rice running that exact route, didn't you?
Yes, sir. You know it. You know it.
He was so good at it. Every receiver could do it some of the time, but Jerry and the best of them, they do it all the time, just like that one right there.
Butker to try the point after. That one splits the uprights. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Falcons offense returning to the field a final time before the half. They're up by 7. We'll see if they choose to just rest on that going into halftime. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. 1st and 10. Here's Cousins. Got a man. It's Drake London. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
A final throw before the break. Wow, wide open here, complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That's the end of 2 in Atlanta. The Falcons really spreading their wings. They're out in front so far. Now we'll send you south to our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Kate, sit tight. We'll get back to you and Brock in just a moment. But for now, this is our halftime report. For the Falcons in the first half, they were led by their quarterback, the veteran Kirk Cousins. He fired his guys into the lead with 2 first-half touchdown passes as they were looking like a well-oiled machine in the first half of play.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our 3rd quarter. Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's Avery Williams on the return. He's stopped on the return at the 27. The Falcons and Kirk Cousins headed back out to the field now. And as we see some of the highlights from their showing, his work a big part of why they're in front right now. Having a nice, solid game as their offensive leader. I think we can say he's had a firm grip on the wheel and has really driven them to this advantage. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Cousins. That one's complete to London. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
2nd and 3 now. They'll run it here with Bijan Robinson. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Chiefs in a nickel set for this 3rd down call. Another carry for Robinson. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. 2 yards on the pickup. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Motioning the tight end now. First down throw for Cousins. Throw reeled in by London. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 43. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And he goes out, just needed one more step there to reach midfield. A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Falcons will have a first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Cousins. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That one intended for Drake London. So that brings up 2nd down.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10, Cousins. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. Couldn't find Kyle Pitts on that throw. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Now Cousins again. The Chiefs get to him, and he's dropped. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
That's why these coaches get paid, Kate, what they get paid. You got to make adjustments. That's a different look at defense than the one we saw in the first half. And you got to keep fighting, keep scratching, keep clawing, because that effort is going to be key here the rest of the way.
So with the Falcons set to punt on 4th, on comes Bradley Pinion. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he does what he can there, up to the 25. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
Second and 4. Brought in by Juju. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First down, ball at the 36. Motion man is the tight end here, going left. Throwing on first down, Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Gets this one to Watson. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. They motion the tight end over. Throwing again, Mahomes. Complete on a slant to Watson. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Second and 3 now. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Over the middle, Cox. Complete pass. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
A give now from the gun. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs start the second half with some needed points. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Butker to try the point after. That one right down the middle. And we're all knotted up. Butker on now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. The Falcons ready for their next possession. It's all squared up again following that touchdown, partner, so some added importance on this series. First and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, Cousins. He'll get this complete to Pitts. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. That's the end of the third on Sunday night. It's all knotted up at 21. Plenty of scoring here as we begin the final quarter. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Here's Robinson up the middle, and he'll get them enough for a first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Working from the gun, it's Cousins. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he crosses midfield before going out. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
First and 10, around to Robinson. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Throwing is Cousins. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Now they'll throw out of the gun. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And they won't be able to return this one as it sails out of bounds. The Chiefs headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now it's Mahomes. Out left, Worthy makes the grab. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
First and 10, it's Mahomes. Quick hitter complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. This one finds Kelsey. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch, and he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality. 1st and
10 from a yard shy of midfield. Pistol now for Mahomes. And not a great choice on 1st down. It's incomplete, nearly intercepted, actually, so 2nd down coming up.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Again, Mahomes to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Back to throw it. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
So many coaches love third downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these third downs.
Kansas City sends out its punt team. And he's getting the call for the second time this game. And his job's done, and it is a job well done. That punt fights deep into enemy territory, out of bounds at the 7. Here's the Falcon offense headed out. They struggled to produce on that last series, but better results ahead as they take possession here. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Cousins. He just kept going the wrong way, and that's going to cost them. That is a safety. That one is not going to get any easier to watch during film study, Brock. Some chances to go down, but instead opting to keep extending the play, and then all of a sudden in the end zone for a safety.
Yeah, ultimately there just comes a time where you've got to understand where you are on the field, right? Hey, I'm trying to make a play. I'm trying to make a play. That's all great in the middle of the field. But when you're in the danger zone like this, and you can give that defense 2 points and energize the other side, you got to know where you are on the field and just get rid of the ball.
So they give away the lead on the safety, and now they're going to have to give away the football with a free kick. Secures this at the 17. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. The Kansas City offense back out there and set to go. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. They've got first down from the 31. Here's Mahomes. Watson with the catch. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Second and 6 coming up here. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's tackled for no gain. No gain on the play, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Chiefs up by just a couple of points. So now here's 3rd and 5. He'll throw it. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those.
The Chiefs bringing out their punt team. Madden, the one to send it away. And he sends this away, definitely his best kick of the game thus far. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Big kick on that one, 62 yards. And the Falcons will take over. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. Now to throw. He's in trouble, and the Chiefs bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Terrific zone coverage. Wallpaper sideline to sideline. QB's got two options. Wait for a hole to open or tuck it to run. He chose the former, but the pass rush showed up before any throwing lane did.
Looking to throw it. Pitts brings it in. And he's able to cross the 40 before going out.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Throwing now. Finds his target, Robinson. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
He's got it to his running back. He's got it. That's going to be a first and more. One of their biggest plays of the game, and it comes on a fourth down gamble.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Robinson. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Staying with Robinson. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Coup on now for the extra point. That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. To kick it away, here's Pinion. This return starts at the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Chiefs offense out to take over. They find themselves down here in the fourth after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. Got him in over the middle, complete. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. To throw. Down the middle, complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Offense to the line for 1st down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. He'll look to throw it. Oh no, the ball is loose. Disaster averted, thank goodness. He covers it up himself, but time's still running off here. They gotta go. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
You know what? Everybody on the field is going to make mistakes. The key is to clean that up as quickly as he can. Ball carrier loses possession, but he doesn't panic and lose composure. Instead, well, he hops on the ball and he saves the day.
Offense to the line for 1st down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. Here he is to throw. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
Setting up to pass. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. Well, they waited right until the end to use this final timeout. Only 6 seconds left on the clock. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Back to throw. It's intercepted. That will do it. That's Justin Simmons.
Red zone defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice, Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays, because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
And they'll kneel this down. So the Falcons defend their building and take the win at home. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kate, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game. It's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.